Hello there everybody, my name is Tempierre and welcome back to some more Minion Masters. Today I'm going to be showing you another gimmick deck, namely the Stoutheart deck. So every card in this deck, except for one, which is there, will be a Stoutheart card. Also, I've just noticed that Ravager's knee kind of clips into itself, so that's really annoying. I just noticed that. Anyway. Let's analyze the deck. I'll just, if you don't know, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, I quickly analyze each card, tell you what I think of them, and then we get into some battles. If you want to skip that, there'll be a timestamp here right now. I'll edit that in. So anyone that just doesn't want to hear me talk about the cards, there's where to go. So let's start with Frostfeather, I suppose. Frostfeather Flyby, sorry. So, Frostfeather Flyby summons 11 Frost Feathers, and they, well, as the name suggests, they fly by and inflict slow on anything in the area. The problem is with this card, I'd say, is that it doesn't affect enough minions a lot of the time. Like, it would perform one attack on a random enemy minion, but the problem is they usually only attack one minion. So, you might as well have just bought or took the Frost Feathers for 1 mana more that have a permanent effect on the match. At least until they die. You know, so I'd rate these guys way higher than I would Frostfeather Flyby. For 1 more mana you can have a proper minion that stays on the battlefield. So yeah, I wouldn't rate this card too high. I'd say it was kind of mediocre, to be honest. I've never really liked it, to be honest. So yeah. Next is Glenn's Brew. So this card, I've stated in the past, I didn't really understand it. I didn't really know why it existed, but I kind of understand it now. I know what's up. What it does is it heals your minions, and then kills them off after 6 seconds, as you can see there. The minion mysteriously vanishes. So what it is really is it's there to keep your minion, buff it for a few more seconds, and just to do more damage to either the enemy tower or an enemy minion that it's fighting with. So it's kind of useful, actually. I actually kind of like this card now. Also it triggers revelries, which is nice. Some revelries can be quite strong. So yeah, I'd rate this card somewhat highly. It's very good with Scott the Sensitive Savage or other minions like the Incubus that have really high DPS. Because they could just keep on attacking and they don't have to worry about their health anymore. It's especially good with Scott Sensitive Savage because, you know, if he starts to cry or something, you can sort of stop him from crying, maybe. So that's good as well. Next is the Wall. This is the only card in the Stoutheart deck that isn't Stoutheart. The Wall, you know, everyone knows the Wall. I believe you start off the game with this card. Yeah, it's just for slowing down your opponent. There's not much more to say, really. Let's move on to the next one. So, Frost Feathers. Briefly said about them earlier. They are good. If I was making a tier list of these guys, I wouldn't know whether to put them in C or B. They'd be C or B for me. They inflict slow, which is a really good effect on the enemy. It's very good for minions that are already slow, like Cleave or Colossus, because it just makes them even slower, and it's pretty powerful on those kind of minions. I would, they don't have much damage, but that's not really their purpose, is it? They're not really designed to kill things, just to slow them down, so to reduce the DPS of an enemy. So I'd say that they're not good on their own. They probably need some support, but apart from that, they're good. Also, they're good at capturing bridges as well, because they have one minion will spawn in front of the other two. So they can instantly capture a bridge when they spawn, so that's good. Next is Scott the Sensitive Savage, who I personally love. I think he's a really good card. Does so much damage. For 5 mana, he does so much damage. Very fast attacking with his 2 axes there. Akimbo axes. He's also very fast on his feet. He can charge towards the enemy, you know. He's got quite high health as well. The only problem is he cries, which is rarely ever useful, if ever. You know, the crying thing is not good, but of course if he didn't have it, he'd be overpowered. Especially for 5 mana. If he was like 7 or 6 mana and they took away the cry, then he'd be like god tier. I'd love it. I'd love him. But as he stands, you know, he's good. I like him a lot. I have a soft spot for him. Next is the Woodsman. But he's you know, he's just standard sort of dependable warrior, you know. His same health as Scott the Sensitive Savage, except he doesn't cry. Is he fast? Yeah, he's as fast as Scott as well. But slower attack speed, and that's his kind of one weakness. Weakness? Weakness. That's his one weakness, really, is his slow attack speed. So hordes can really take him down. A Scrat horde, you know, could probably take him down quite a bit. It might not kill him, but it'll take him down a lot of health. So we gotta watch out for that, really. Now, his Revelry, I have to admit I don't really know how that works. I understand the rage, that's fine, but give nearby enemy minions slow. So I don't know if that happens once upon activation of the Revelry, or if it's a continual passive ability that he has. I'm not sure. So we'll have to see that in the video, I suppose. We'll see. Next is the Caber Tosser. He's exactly the same as the Woodsman, except he gets a Tabor. A Caber. Sorry, I took the T from Tosser and put it instead of the C. The Caber Tosser. Yeah, he gets a Caber. The Caber does pretty good damage. 180 damage, there you go. And it has an area of effect, as you can see there, a width of 4. So it kind of takes away the Woodsman's weakness of hordes, but it's only a one-time thing, the Caber. He doesn't throw it more than once. So you have to use your Caber wisely, I suppose. Other than that, there's not much more to say. It's the same as the Woodsman. Alright, the Mountain Shaper. Now this card is really cool looking. I love the animation for it. Big explosion, you know, I love it. The only unfortunate thing is, I'd say it's kind of rubbish in practice, this card. The first thing is you can only play it on your side of the map, which I can understand why, because if you could play it on the enemy side it would be kind of crazy. Second thing is it doesn't attack flying minions, or doesn't hurt flying minions, I should say. So that's also bad, especially for a 6 mana spell. And third thing is you have to wait for ages for it to charge up. As you can see, every 6 seconds it charges. So you have to wait 30 seconds to get maximum charge, which you'll want to do, because if it doesn't get maximum charge, the amount of area of effect it has is tiny. Like, really small. I'll show you when we get into a match. The first charge is tiny. It's like barely an inch. Also, each charge adds on 100 damage, I believe. So the first, if you don't wait for it to charge, it'll do 100 damage. So 100 damage for a 6 mana spell is terrible. And then, if you wait 6 seconds, and it becomes 200 damage. And a 200 mana spell, a 200 damage spell for 6 mana is also terrible. So really, you have to wait for 30 seconds to get your money's worth out of this card. Or mana's worth, I guess I should say. So, I understand this card, like, it's sort of meant to clear your board, clear your half of the map, but it really is kind of not enough damage. It just kind of delays the inevitable a lot of the time, I've found, because you'll just use it and then not many of the enemy minions will die and they'll just come straight back anyway. So yeah, that's my opinion on this card. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm pretty confident saying this card is kind of terrible, to be honest. Next is Fergus, Flagon Fighter. He's good. Yep. Next, no. He's really good at dealing with hordes, and he has high damage anyway. So he's good at dealing with hordes and bigger minions as well. He does have to get, as you can see there, after his big spin attack, that does a lot of damage. I will say it does loads of damage. But after his spin attack, he does get dizzy and has to like stop moving for 5 seconds. So in that time, he's very vulnerable. You have to bear that in mind. And also, you can Revelry to refresh his attack, but that's only on your side of the board, so you can't rely on that forever. But yeah, he's just kind of a solid guy. I suppose a lot of the Stoutheart cards in general are just kind of solid, you know. Maybe none of them are sort of S tier. I don't know if anyone ever has made like a tier list for these cards, or this game in general. But yeah, I would imagine none of these are sort of S tier type stuff, you know. Anyway, I'll move on to the last one, Troubadour, who plays the bagpipes. That's his main thing. He taunts the enemy by playing bagpipes, and he just walks over to the enemy and just starts attacking them. The enemy tower, I should say. He's kind of like a living statue, but he has more health and he does more damage. Although I think his attack is way slower than a living statue. But I suppose his purpose isn't really... I'm going to go off him because the bagpipe is very distracting. But his purpose isn't really to do the damage himself. His purpose is to taunt all the enemies around him so that other, more higher damage minions can get past him and attack the enemy. If that makes sense. Basically distract the enemy into attacking him rather than attacking stuff like Scott the Savage and stuff like that. So I like him, he's cool. Again, I wouldn't rate him like S tier or A tier or anything like that. But he's still cool. He's probably... there's like a Mordar meta where you just have like really big minions and you keep resurrecting them with the tombstones over and over again. So he's probably sort of fits in that deck quite well. But apart from that, one more thing to say is I chose Ravager because I thought he fit with the Stoutheart theme, because he's quite a strong fighter himself. And of course he has the perks where he summons a couple of his friends who are very strong fighters like the Stoutheart. So I thought it kind of fit in well. Nothing else to say, so let's just get into some matches, I suppose. Alright, here we are against Diana. Right, well he's spamming out stuff right now, so that kind of sucks. And of course Ravager can't kill him. I don't know why I put that healing guy there. Sometimes you just gotta get stuff out of your hand, haven't you, I suppose. If we kill the crossbow dude first and then kill the skeleton, nothing will get the spirit, so that's cool. So here we are, we have quite a big push. That priestess was a curious play, but oh well. Oh, I forgot, the ghost turret gives minion spirit, yes, I forgot about that. So there we go, the priestess has spirit now. This is quite a big push again. Scott the Savage, a Woodsman, and Brutus. This is gonna kind of be over in a quite quickly, I think, this game. Oh, I'm thinking, because he does so much damage, we'll play Glenn's Brew on him. Let's just keep on attacking. His Mountain Shaper, as you can see, we have to wait a while for it to set in. Brutus still going and doing some good work there. Nice. There is a meta where for Ravager, where you try and push with Brutus every time he gets spawned. It's very powerful meta. I think it's like probably one of the most powerful in the game. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be. I think I might just leave Ravager to kill it. Actually, nah. He's got spirit. He's going to take a while to kill. Oh god. That seems to do very little damage. Come on, Woodsman. I'll just to show you the animation because I love it. Isn't that cool? I like it. Alright, let's kill the priestess. I don't know if that's going to be in range. Yes. Oh, just about. God. Of course, got the sensitive savage will do very well. No, he's gonna keep crying. He's gonna disappear soon. Damn. It says 6 seconds. That does not feel like 6 seconds. You know, like what? That does not feel like 6 seconds. I think we are gonna win this one though. Feels like it. Possibly I should have just ignored this push and just gone straight up there. Oh, and as I said before, the slow minions with slow are just unbearably slow. So Priestess there, you can see she's walking at like 0 miles an hour. It's pretty terrible. I was about to play Troubadour, but then I realised that was a terrible idea because the rocket launcher scout would have just attacked her. So, or him, I should say, attacked him. It's definitely a him. Out damaging the priestess's heal, nice. And we win. Nice. Alright, here we are against King Puff. I accidentally mucked up my recording there a bit, but it's okay. We're back to normal. As you can see, I thought they'd take off more damage than that. But, you know, they took off quite a fair chunk of his health. So that's annoying. Right. Succubus, I think this guy will actually kill her quite well. Damn, she does quite a lot of damage though. But yeah, as you see there, he did quite well there. That was a curious thing. I'm tempted to Glens brew him when he gets down to low. We'll have to see though. I'm not going to play anything to counter this person. They're just going to die from Ravager and those frost feathers anyway. Crit. Yeah, there we go. That's going to waste so much of his mana and it's just going to be an all-round amazing time. There you go. Alright, let's push with Brutus. I suppose the one weakness of this deck is flying minions, so it's kind of annoying he played that Dragon Whelp. I was about to say Shadow Whelp, but it's not. It's just a normal Dragon Whelp. There's not many ranged minions in this deck at all, really, so just have to rely on the Frost Feathers to kill them. Again, though, we are winning, so that's nice. Like I said, I think there's just so many of these cards are just sort of very dependable and good. I like them quite a bit. Tempted to slow her, but he's about to kill her in one hit anyway. Oh no. Don't worry, we'll Glens brew him, it'll be fine. The damage they do is just nothing, so. Oh, when he goes back down to 50% health, he like cries again. That sucks. Right. I'm not gonna sort of deal with it. I think just straight up pushing up for the enemy is fine at this point. We should just about win. There we go. One more attack and we've won. There we go. Alright, here we are against Ratbo. The ultimate minion master for keeping control of the bridges. I can't think of another minion master that does it better. So this might be a problem. Oh god, so he's probably, since he's played that, he's probably going for just all out scrats. Potentially. Fergus will do quite good damage, and of course he dies at 50% health. Sort of, yeah, as you can see there. Come on, Fergus! No! What? That was infuriating. Come on. Well, it was 7 mana for 7 mana, I suppose. Scott the Savage will do well against him because there's quick attacks and they are high damage, so. I suppose Ravager will do okay against them as well. Against him, I should say. We might not kill all the scrats here, but we'll kill quite a few. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's push with Brutus. I would have really liked to kill those scrats now, they're going to be very frustrating. Oh god, lag there. When he played the scrat thing. What's it called? It's completely escaped my mind. Oh, what's it called? The Reconator? That's it, isn't it? The Reconator. Yep, that's it. The Reconator. Okay. Anyway. My memory's awful. It really is terrible. Well, unfortunately that push didn't achieve very much. I was hoping it would do a lot better than it did. And these scrats have been around for ages. There we go. Okay, so never mind then. I'm thinking just... Oh, you bloody... Well, yep, that's annoying. So this is an all-out scrat deck, as you can see there. It's just all-out scrats, which is cool. I respect that, you don't see that very often. Scott the Savage being awesome up there. And here we are down here, okay. If I just had slightly more minions to deal with flying scrats, it would be amazing, but I just don't have enough. The frost feathers don't cut it, I'm afraid. Hurry, Fergus, don't get killed. There we go. Damn. Right, this is quite a big push, and I might play... Hurry! There we go, thank God. Thank God for that. Right, here we go. Oh, that was a Whirly Scrat as well. Whirly Scrat is a really good card. If I had to make a tier list, definitely S or A tier. It's amazing, that card. But anyway. Unfortunately, this push hasn't really worked out how I'd hoped. I thought it would be better than this, but... Oh, that was unlucky. God. I wonder how Woodsman will do. I just killed one. That was not worth it. Let's trigger his revelry as well. Hey, Curry! Kill it! Yes, thank God. So he's gained haste now from his revelry, so that's cool. I've never seen the animation where you gain revelry from gaining another K, but let's see that now. Oh, there you go, that's a cool little animation. That was perfect as well, that was really good, wasn't it? There we go, let's kill these snipers. It might not kill them, but it'll slow them down even more than they already are, so... Oh, I killed them both, nice. Hey, yummy one anyway, nice. Alright, here we are against Diana. I never know how to say her name. This is probably going to be the last match, so unless it's really short, because I'm in a bit of a rush at the moment, so I apologise for that. So, you know, this episode is a bit shorter than usual. Oh dear. That's probably Wolf Among Us. I'd bet money on it. Yep, I knew it, I'm very proud of myself for knowing that. So there we go, that was very good value. Oh dear. It would be nice to be able to play Cabotos, but I just can't. Cabotos will kill them both though, if he just throws it. And for bar, there you go. No point in bothering with the skeletons. That's a pretty good play against Woodsman. He's going to take a while to chunk through all those swarmers, so that sucks. In fact, he might be able to not kill them. Oh, never mind. I forget what I was saying anyway. Just put a wall there just to distract for a bit, because Brutus isn't the fastest attacker ever, is he? It's quite slow, really. No, Harbinger, oh dear, we have nothing to deal with you. Except for Frost Feathers. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to play some Frost Feathers. No! At least he's slower now than he was, I guess. And Troubadour is just taking it like a tank. You know, he is amazing, Troubadour. I do love him. Well, I think it's just a... ignore that. I don't know what that is. I think, yeah, it's just... I think we just lost this match. I think it's just as simple as that, really. Because it's just... I just don't have anything to deal with the Harbinger. So it's just... awful. Well, this is kind of a terrible match to end on. I think I'll tack on another one onto the end, because this is just awful. Depends how long I survive for, I guess. But not long, by the looks of things, really, is it? I have to wait for the frost feathers to regen, and then... You know, with this game's like mana system and stuff, and I don't know, just... have you ever played that game, Warfare 1917, the old browser game? This game is kind of sort of similar to it in a way. Anyone know what I mean? Man, I used to love that game as a kid. Honestly, I used to love it. Well, this is amazing value again, of course. And we get haste now, which is awesome. It's if he plays something... No! That was the one thing I didn't want him to play. Oh, yeah! No, no, no. That was... I'm so angry. I probably lost the match because of that. No. God damn it. I'm so sad about that. Damn. If there was both of them, that would have been good, but that's a shame. We are close to winning. I don't know. We might just clinch it. Clinch it, not clench it. I'm a bit tired today. I apologise. But I'm just gonna ignore. That. I'm just straight up ignoring it. No, don't kill Scott the Savage. Kill the Troubadour instead. Oh yeah, that's the tiny. Look at the tiny like area of effect it has. It's tiny. You see that? It's rubbish. Anyway. Right. Ah, there we go, damn it. I thought I took the gamble, I just tried to ignore it and just try and kill the enemy with my own push, but yeah. Alright, we'll play one more because that was kind of a sucky match to play, I think. Alright, here we are against Stormbringer. Oh, that's a bad sign already. Another flying minions. It's this deck's kryptonite really, isn't it? At least he's not a ranged flying minion. So I guess, you know, Ravager can sort of deal with him. I only took 100 damage, it's not too bad. He's about to take way more from Scott the Savage. Oh, I would like to have this at the ready if I can. If he just doesn't die before he starts crying. Come on, there you go. More damage, even more damage. That's very annoying that his cry did again. You know, activate again, that sucks, but oh well. I think we've got to play this really. That's going to be really bad if he starts attacking Ravager, because I don't think Ravager will be in range to attack the drone, so that's bad. And he does a lot of damage, as you can see. He was buffed. He used to not be able to do as much damage as he does to singular targets, but now he does loads. Oh, he's in range of Ravager. That's awesome. Although he won't be soon because of Marksman, so we'll have to bear that in mind. Ah, that's so annoying. Come on, Ravager. There you go, nice. Right, let's... I think we've lost this one as well, with all the flying minions. There's... No! That's just the one deck's weakness, isn't it? Nothing you can do. Oh my god. It's the worst feeling ever when you're just a Ravager and you can't clear out the minions because his attack isn't good enough. Or his attack doesn't have enough range, I guess I should say. It's just the worst feeling ever, isn't it, really? I can't play another match. I've got to go after this. I'm rushing, you know. There we go. Damn it. Alright. Well, that was a really sucky couple of matches to end on, but I'm sorry, I have to go. I'm in a bit of a rush. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoy Minion Masters, you know, and you like the content, please subscribe and leave a like, I suppose. Comment any questions you have as well, if you have any. And I hope to see you in the next video. I've got a few ideas for some more videos coming up as well. But it's to do with cheap games. That's all I'm saying. Cheap games on Steam. So there's that to look forward to potentially. But anyway, yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. And bye for now.